Imagine getting a personal attack from a former president and then turning it into comedy gold. That's exactly what Seth Meyers did after Donald Trump publicly called for his firing. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Trump's criticism justified, or is this just another example of a powerful figure trying to silence dissent? On a recent episode of Late Night with Seth Meyers, the comedian addressed a fiery post from Donald Trump on Truth Social. Trump, known for his outspoken criticisms, claimed that Meyers suffers from an incurable case of Trump Derangement Syndrome and demanded that NBC fire him immediately. To add fuel to the fire, FCC Chair Brendan Carr amplified Trump's message by sharing a screenshot on X, formerly Twitter. Meyers, never one to back down from a challenge, responded with his signature wit. In a segment that aired on November 17th, he jokingly expressed his deep appreciation for Trump's thoughtful piece of fan mail. He then quipped that he prefers to handle such situations like an angry driver on the highway. You just ignore them. This is a classic example of using humor to deflect personal attacks, a strategy often employed by comedians in the political spotlight. Meyers acknowledged Trump's right to voice his displeasure with the show, emphasizing the importance of free speech, a bedrock principle of American society. But he also playfully expressed confusion about what triggered Trump's latest outburst. He pointed out that Trump had previously attacked him in a November 1st Truth Social post, seemingly triggered by a segment where Meyers poked fun at the former president's fascination with catapults on aircraft carriers. Catapults set him off last time. What was it this time? Meyers asked, feigning bewilderment. He then cleverly deduced that the latest rant was likely a delayed reaction to the catapult joke. With respect, Mr. President, you can't get mad a second time for the same thing when it's in a repeat, Meyers joked, drawing a humorous analogy to the sitcom Friends. That would be like Rachel getting mad at Ross for cheating on her every time someone watched that episode on streaming. This relatable comparison helps make the situation more understandable and humorous for the audience. And this is the part most people miss. Meyers didn't just brush off the attack, he dissected it. He playfully questioned Trump's use of passive voice in the post, where Trump claimed Meyers was viewed last night in an uncontrollable rage. Meyers quipped, "What's with the passive voice, my man? I was viewed? By who? Was it you who viewed me? And did you view me exhibiting an uncontrollable rage, or did viewing me send you into an uncontrollable rage?" This sharp wit highlights the absurdity of Trump's statement and further deflates the attack. It's worth noting that Trump has a history of targeting Meyers, a frequent critic of his policies and persona. Remember when Jimmy Kimmel faced a controversial suspension from ABC? Trump celebrated Kimmel's misfortune, linking it to the cancellation of Stephen Colbert's Late Show at CBS, and then took aim at Meyers and Jimmy Fallon. He wrote, "That leaves Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers, two total losers on fake news NBC. Their ratings are also horrible. Do it, NBC." This pattern of behavior raises questions about the role of powerful figures in influencing media narratives. In an earlier response to Trump's criticisms, Meyers stated that he tries to follow the New Yorker's creed. When someone is ranting and raving about you, ignore them. Chances are they're just going to move on and rant about something else. This approach suggests a calculated strategy of not engaging with negativity, a common tactic for public figures dealing with criticism. So what do you think? Is Trump's criticism of Seth Meyers simply a case of a public figure expressing his opinion, or is it an attempt to silence dissenting voices? And does Meyers' comedic response effectively diffuse the situation, or does it further escalate the conflict? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Where do you draw the line between free speech and personal attacks in the world of comedy and politics?